So the aim of this vlogging of railway modeling, what I achieved to do is to show you a live stream of what I do, first-hand experience without any editing. So since there's a lot of dust in India, so this is nickel silver rails. This is prone to oxidation and there's a lot of humidity and moisture in the air. So every day, in spite of cleaning in India, your railway model is affected with a lot of dust along with moisture. So a thin layer forms on this rails. So it stops a good conductivity. So the locomotives might stall or stop working. So before any session on the route I want the loco to run, I prefer to do a cleaning of the tracks. So for cleaning I have this Roco wagon. It's equipped with this track rubber. It's pretty heavy and I use this wagon to clean the tracks so that the loco will run unhindered as much as possible. So this is the device which helps to easily put the wagon on the tracks. You just put it here and slide it, and yes, there it is. And also the locomotive has to be a little powerful so that this wagon can be pulled easily. So here I put the device again, place it here and just align it properly, and it goes along the track nicely. It's very useful for people having this kind of catenary, because if your hands are too big, you'll not be able to place the wagons very easily. So now that my loco is coupled, it's time to go for a cleaning. So just hold on till the time I get my cell phone. So this is the Z21 app here installed on my iPhone, and the interface is pretty intuitive and I have created a lot of profiles. So I select my loco here and I switch on the lights and I'll clean the tracks in this way. I'll just check if the turnouts are thrown properly. So yes, this is the line I want to clean, and I bring my loco here. So here it comes. You see the track rubber running across the tracks and giving it a good clean. So here it goes. Luckily the loco has not stalled yet because I have not cleaned it for numerous days. Here it comes back. You need 2 or 3 times to make it spotless. And I will show you how the track sensor works. Have a look here. When the locomotive is on this block, one of these blocks, as I told you, the red light comes on. So the red light comes on, that means the track is occupied, and it goes off as the loco leaves the block. So each block is represented by each LED. So now it comes back here. It looks clean enough. I send it off towards that direction. Let's follow the loco. And now I'll bring it back. This section is already cleaned up, so I'll detach the loco here. It's best not to do any uncoupling here near the turnouts to prevent short circuit. So just stop on this section here, and I need to hook it up on the other end. So just hang on here. I'll try and do it without the device. See, this is where the tough part comes in. Your hand touches the catenary. So just make sure all the wheels are locked up, and yes, we'll go in the other way now. I'll have to remove this shunter here, our small hero, onto the side track, and let's see it? So yes, put it here. So now this track is free. I bring the train here, the cleaning train back. So let me show you a fun thing here. These are the turnout control for this turnout. So I like to keep a variety of these controls. So one thing, you saw how I control it digitally with my Mac or the iPhone, but here is the old type of lever control. So you do it like this, you give it a pull and the turnout is thrown. It's pretty fun to experiment with different kinds of turnouts. You know, whatever suits your design. The wiring is pretty complicated, so I need to clean these areas too. These are the tough spots, but here I need to use a different technique. I'll be using, this is the WD-40 contact cleaner, not the normal WD-40. This is specially designed to clean electronic and electrical stuff. So I'll just be back. I'm not cleaning this part of the track because mostly the wagons will be here. Just giving this area a good wipe with these are the contacts. This cleaner is not harmful for any plastic, so that fear is gone. You can also use this thin nozzle here and give us light spray here. And a light spray here. Let it dry. You can wipe it off here like this. Oops. So you see, having a lot of catenary is a little difficult, especially, you know, with limited working space. So it depends, yes, on your choice. Oops. Again, something just broke off. Damn. Yeah, these things need a lot of delicate handling. Oh God. So I'll just, never mind, I'll just try and, you know, fix it later with some Fevikwik. Yeah. Pretty fiddly things. So that's why I thought of creating this vlogging, so you know, got a hands-on experience of all the difficulties you'll face, a railway modeler typically faces. Editing means, you know, you just remove the difficult parts. So yes, the cleaning is done and we send this loco away. Okay, thank you, Mr. Roco Clean. Thank you for your cleaning job. Let's move you out from here. So let me show you another neat little tool which comes along. Where is it? Oh God, where did I keep it? Yes, this is the one. Normally when you by the couplers, the German couplers, you'll be getting this tool which neatly just pushes here and helps you uncouple. So just try and do this, sneak it up from below and just give it a push. Let's see, why is it not happening? Sometimes you have to approach it from the other end. Oh yes, there is some tension, so just release the tension. Why is it not working? Okay, so yes, got it this time. You just have to press it in the right spot. So yes, you press it here, it uncouples, and just move it back. So railway modeling is all about patience and knowing what you're doing. Do not get impatient at any time. Right, so we have just neatly put it away here on this siding, and we can be on our way doing our task today. So let me explain you what our small game is going to be. So let's imagine from the ships you've got a consignment full of coal. This coal has been loaded here to this wagon. This lid wagon has limestones and some goods that can be damaged. So you can open up these lids here like this. So our job will be to use this little guy here, take these two wagons out from here, right? So I'll take this wagon out from here, couple it to the wagon, to the shunter, bring it out here, and then join it to this train. So let's see how it goes. For that I need to tell you something about different types of couplers first. So you see here this little guy, the little shunter has a European style coupler. This also is a European style coupler. So with this compatibility issues always, so you have to make sure you use the right kind of coupler. So I've got spares with me. Now you see this is a different kind of coupler. So this guy will not couple to this, so we need to change this. So I'll make a separate video some other day where I'll show you how I change this coupler. So I move it aside. So for now what I'll do is I'll use the shunter here, couple it up to this wagon, then bring it back here, couple up to this train and move it out of the docks, and we take it down all the way towards the cement factory. So let's start. Okay, so I bring my Z21 here back, I select my loco, turn on the light and the sound, I give it on, right, we turn on the lights, beautiful cabin lights, I hope you can see it, and you've got some wheel light too, right, you've got smoke also. If I turn on the smoke, I hope you can see the smoke, right? So let's leave. Right, so our shunter is moving here, release the brakes. It's starting to move and whoops, it is stalled. You know why? Because we have not cleaned this track. So I'll be back. Just turn off the lights. So this gives you an idea how railway modeling is, You have to plan your things well in time. So I bring my little guy here, the tidy track, and let's see how to do this. This is a tough spot here. So gently lift it up without breaking anything, you know. Try and push it back. Try and push it back. And insert it here and clean the track. Yeah, tough one. So lesson learned, clean your tracks, especially in India if you're into rally modeling. Otherwise the game will be spoiled completely. Initially it feels a little boring, but it's kind of a workflow. So let's clean up this part. Let's clean up this part. Oops, and just hold it. It's best to do it with no wagons in this area, so just bear with me while I hit some of the other things. Luckily nothing has got destroyed. I hope this will do the trick. Clean up this part as well. Yeah, you have to get creative. Let's see how this goes now. Go it back here. Let's start again. Light, sound, on, cab light, and the chassis light. Let's start off. Come on, let's go. You see it's running pretty nicely now that the track has cleaned up. Oops, gone again. So no, it didn't work at all. There seems to be an issue with this part. Let's try this alcohol. First, this turnout needs to be switched in this direction, so let's switch it up here. You see this, and I give it a click, and the turnout is set up properly. I'll give a little spray here, and let's start cleaning. In other countries where there is less moisture and dust, rally modeling is easier in terms of maintenance. Yes, not the easiest of the places, full of dust and moisture. Some locomotives, especially the small ones, are prone to stalling because they have very few pickups and the wheelbase is short. The longer ones are easier, but the shorter ones are fun for shunting. Absolutely. It's so difficult with the catenary everywhere. Yeah. Let's start this. Difficult to reach, damn it. The other one is just spray some here. Try and clean it like this. It won't damage the rubber as far as I know with my experience. Give it a go, let's see it. Yes, it's work. Come on, buddy. Come on. Oh God. Something really wrong here. Something here. I guess there is some kind of, maybe the paint which I've used to weather these tracks. Yes, do you see that? I see it from here. Just try and use the the harder part, this abrasive material here, and let's try and get that off. I'm trying to show you, the difficult part of this hobby here, without any editing. So those of you who are facing the same issue know that this is also a part of the hobby. It's fun, you know, it's tiring, but it's fun. Let's try and get this damn thing off. It's not stopping here, let's try it again. Alright, let's try it backwards. See? Problem is solved. Great. Let's try and couple it up this time to this guy. Hello, Mr. Shunter, shall we go? Yes, he says. Let's go. Come on now, everybody's watching you. You cannot give up this time. Come on. Come on. Yes. Yes, we have done it. Yes, we have done it. It has crossed. And now for the coupling. I break it. Yes. And now, since our Mr. Shunter has coupled to the lid wagon, it's time for us to load some of the cement bags. Come on, Joe, put it up here. Put it up. Yes. So Joe brings some of the bag, some load here. We put it here. We are ready to leave the docks along with cement bags and couple it up to this train and take it all the way back to the cement factory. So ready, guys? Yes. Let's go. Oops, before that we need to set our plans properly, right? Let's do it. Okay. I'll show you the next signal that I have. Let's turn on the DC supply here. So this is the DC supply. It's a 15 volt DC supply, and I'll show you the signals around here. So this is German shunting signal. This is the aspect that shows this line is clear, right? So once I throw the turnout, it changes the turnout here, right? I do it here and it shows a go aspect, but when I throw it in this direction, it shows a stop aspect, because the train will join from this side and go to the main line, so anyone cannot pass this, right? So let's throw this turnout towards this side, so our locomotive can join the main track. So I go here, I throw a turnout here, and let's see. Yep. So this has joined, so we can take it back and line it up here. Collided, which I think, yes, to stop. See? Good time to show you what a fouling mark means. A fouling mark generally means that is the minimum distance, you know, that two trains should have on a turnout, because if this train were to continue, this edge would strike with this edge, right? Let me see if I can show you what it means. And collision, right? So this is the fouling. So basically this siding cannot accommodate 4 wagons. I need to reduce it to 3 wagons. So bear in mind. So let's see this. I've moved one of the wagons to this track, giving us enough of space here. This point is the fouling mark, and if we move the wagons out here, we're not going to foul this wagon here. So let's start the maneuver. The smoke comes out, and here we go. The signal aspect is okay, and off we go. And then we bring the train to a stop. So the next maneuver is going to bring it back here and couple up to these wagons here, and the entire train will be formed. So first thing is to change this turnout to this direction. So I go here and check it up from here and throw the turnout back. Yeah, so the aspect is correct, and we see a signal towards this side, shows green, right? Let's change this signal to the green, so it's green now. So this tells the loco pilot to move up ahead and couple it to this wagon here. So pretty shunter comes back. Let's do the coupling. I hope we can see it properly from this view. It's blocking up, or remove this train from here, and I bring it back again. So again it has stalled. Right. So now what's the issue? Okay, so now we have two problems. First problem, you see, this is the issue of the coupler height. This coupler is sitting a bit too low, right? Sitting a bit too low. So we are back here. I have repaired the step which had broken off, and I have fixed the coupler right. So let's try and couple it again. I've shifted these wagons a bit far away from this insulated truck because the wheelbase is pretty short, and if the loco is brought to a halt very close to this dead spot, it will stall. So it's always better for these short wheel locos to, to operate at a slow speed away from this insulated truck. So the performance is much better. So we change this turnout again through my control iTrains. I change the throw layout and bring the loco back. And we have to shunt it back out into the main line. So we move a bit ahead and straight stop, and we wait for a signal to be shown. It's okay. The turnout is checked. We're good to go. So now we set off on our journey towards the factory. So let's go and follow our train all the way towards the factory. Here we go. Oops. Guess what has happened? 2 of my wagons have come off. So why do you think this happened? This is because the coupler has come off. So let's go and back it up. My track layout has an elevation bug. Not the easiest of layouts here. Since my track is uneven, the coupling just broke off. Let's try it again. Let's back it up. Yes, coupling has caught up. I do not want to edit this part because it shows you every aspect of this hobby, you know. The troubleshooting is one of the best parts. You have to deal with lots and lots of small problems and quirks, and you have to overcome it. So yes, so this means that our speed has to be slow. The speed was too high. So we're on the main line here out of the turnouts, increasing the speed. On our way towards the main line here. There goes our load of cement wagons, empty cement wagons ready to be loaded up in our factory. Let's enjoy the view from here. Let's give off some smoke here so that you can see it. So let's bring it up into the siding. And we can stop it somewhere here. So thanks for watching today. See you for the next time. Bye bye.